Stas 23 here. In today's Knife Therapy, we have some EDC fixed blades to check out. I have two new ones to show y'all and two updates on previous ones that I've shown y'all. The first one we're going to look at is one that came in yesterday from Terra Knives. This is his MK1. It comes with a nice Kydex sheath. It comes with this, I don't know if this is a Tech Lock, or Tech Lock style, one of the two. But you know what these are. You can attach these in many different ways. And I follow him on Instagram, and I just thought his designs looked interesting, and they usually sell out before I pick one up. This one right here is his MK1, his 4-inch. I absolutely love the blade shape. I think he does one a little smaller than this that, depending on how I like this one, I might pick up one of those. One thing that I noticed right off the back is how comfortable this thing is. This is in CPM M4, Terra Knives. There you go right there. Made in the USA. That's always a plus, and I love to support, our small knife makers, smaller knife makers, I guess you could say. But what kind of drew me to him was he was definitely trying to push performance on his knives. Like, this is in M4 at 63 Rockwell with a nice cryo on it to get it there. And then that blade shape, got a full flight grind, nice grind lines here. If you like jimping, that jimping's good. It's nice fine jimping. Very, very nice work on these scales too. Nice and like rounded, nice thickness to them. These are G10 with a rock pattern on it, or a random pattern, whatever you want to call it. And it's not sharp. He knocked off the peaks there. Big old lanyard hole, which I don't mind lanyard holes on fixed blades because, they make a little bit more sense. And man, this thing is so comfortable. That thicker handle really fills out the hand. Now, I carried it for a little while yesterday and did a little bit of cutting with it. Haven't decided if this would, if it's going to be an EDC fixed blade. It may be a belt knife for me. Mainly because it's a little bit bigger than I carry for my EDC fixed blades, and it's a little bit heavier because of the thicker stock. Now he does grind them nice and thin, so it does slice very well. But it's 6.2 ounces, so I don't know. It's not a big deal if this is a belt knife for me. I could definitely EDC this on my belt if I wanted. I usually like to, if I'm EDC in a fixed blade, I usually like to clip it in my pocket. But, this is a little bit bigger than I usually like for that. It may be able to be done, but, I think it's just easier to carry this one on the belt. Gives you a well done sharpening tool right there. Nice. And just overall, I love the package. Love it. I noticed that. I don't know what, you see that dark spot right there? I don't think it's anything. I think it might just be like a more polished section right there from the belts. And I didn't really even notice it till, of course, when it's on the lights. But look, if you look at it like that, I think it's just the belts polished that little section more. It's not really like brown or anything from overheating, I don't think. But I don't know. We'll test this one out, and I plan on reviewing this one now. Something I wanted to ask y'all, and if you clicked on this video, I'm guessing, you like EDC fixed blades, or, you carry fixed blades. And I'm just having trouble. I'm trying to set a schedule for the channel just so I can make things more, cohesive for me, and just so y'all know what's coming. And I'm thinking about doing any fixed blade reviews maybe on Saturdays or something, or I'm gonna pick a day. If there's a day y'all think is excellent for these type of reviews, let me know. And then, my reviews on a certain day, and then the rest of the different types of videos on another day or two. I'm trying this year, 2023, I'm trying to be more organized and trying to have a schedule. Just so y'all know what to expect, what's coming. I mean, sometimes it has to change depending on when something has to come out. But for the most part, I want to try to do that. So this is the first one. I'd love to hear y'all thoughts on this one. If you've ever owned one of his knives, Terra knives, let me know what you think. Yeah, I definitely want to try out the littler one. I think he has a 3.5 inch. It's very enticing. Love the Kydex sheath. It's got a nice positive click to it. Nice ramp right here. The only thing it doesn't have is like a true drainage hole, but it is a little open right there. So that might have one behind here. I don't know. But something that I could add myself, just being that this is M4, and if it gets wet, I like the fact that I can remove these scales to clean it if I need to, because I live in the South, so it's not always the best idea to leave M4 wet in the South for sure, or sweaty. Next one is one that I tried to get last time they were out and I missed out, and it's this knife right here. This is a matte helm design. And this is his dog bone model. And this one is made for him by Dauntless Manufacturing. And these sheaths are really cool. Now, I don't know if this is Kydex, because it just looks a little different than Kydex. Maybe Boltron, I don't know. And the first thing I saw right off the back is this clip that I liked. And then he also has a deep carry clip where the sheath comes up to about right here. And then it has a clip so it sits deep into the pocket. Right now, the way it would sit, if you put this on your pocket, you'd have all this sticking out of the pocket. So it's more for like a belt here. But one other cool thing about this sheath that I noticed that I was like, wow, that's pretty darn cool, is this right here. Because at first I was like, it has a little bit of wiggle to it. But this is genius. You have a screw here that you can tighten up, and you have a thick, like nylon washer in there, O-ring, whatever you want to call it, and you can tighten those up. So you can make the retention lighter, stronger by tightening that up. That's super cool. So let's check out this beautiful blade. And of course, I'm guessing it's called the dog bone because of the handle shape. Look at that blade. I love this blade shape. Now, whenever I bought this one, there was, you could get either CPM 3V. I think the Magna Cut was sold out whenever I got this. And they also had, I think 20 CV. So I went with the 3V and the black blade, the black coated blade. Looks yummy. And then... Oh, this is made for Matte Hound by Dauntless. Yeah, I showed y'all that. Dauntless Manufacturing on this side. Their logo, and then you have CPM 3V. It comes with these nice contoured micarta scales. Now, that there's different scale options, and they cost different money. Now, you could pretty much go with the G10 in this color, and it almost look the same because it has this texture. Now, in the camera, you can kind of see that it's cross-cut micarta, and it's going this way, the cross section. But in real life, you don't see that really because of the little texturing there, which I don't mind the texturing. It all feels good. Now, I'm still trying to get used to this right here. Now, whenever I'm like choked back like that, it's fine. But in this hammer grip, it feels like it could be an issue, that right there. I don't know yet, though. It's got this nice, like, file work type jimping right here. It looks really nice. It offers a little bit of traction. You also have it right here. It's nice looking. Oh, can't get it off. And then it carries over. It stops right there, which... They probably should have just did it all the way around since they did it right here. Then you have a hidden lanyard hole right there. That's cool. I love it when they do that. So when you're holding the knife, if you would have had your lanyard hole right here, the lanyard would be coming out into your hand. So back here, it stays away from your hand, and just it's a lot better, in my opinion. Another thing that I noticed when I got this the other day is the edge termination is pretty awful. Not only did they not take it to the back, which you could see why, because the plunge comes down to right there, but they didn't even go to the plunge. So I I think what I'm eventually going to do is cut a notch from here, like from there, and come up to the thickest portion right there, just to have some sharpening life, and so this doesn't continue to widen and, you know, start to recurve. Because one sharpening and you're going to recurve right away. I love that we have the bolt-on construction on this one as well. They got really, really good finishing work. You can see they got a bevel on the steel right there. Hopefully you can see that. So it's comfortable, no sharp spots. Overall, love the profile. I think this would have been even better just having this like flat right here or curved down. But as it stands, I don't know. I haven't started like doing any heavy cutting with it yet. I cut a little bit of cardboard with it yesterday, and that's about it so far. So these two are, you know, still a little too new to start talking about, you know, how they feel in the hand yet. And I showed these two on the channel the other day. If you missed them, this is the KIZER Mini Harpoon in CPM 10V. This, I think, is a Blade HQ exclusive. And then I also showed the Griffin 2.5 by Griffin Co. Or, I mean, I'm sorry, the Scout 2.5, not the Griffin, the Scout 2.5. Already, I'm loving this one. Really, really liking this one a lot. Love that blade shape. Only thing I don't like on this one so far is this heavy blasted blade, because I can tell you right now, in the summertime, this thing's going to have rust spots all over it for me. So I think, yeah, and I already started rubbing the coating off using it. So I think I'm going to end up removing the scales and stone washing this for a long time, just to knock off, try to polish this a little bit more, so it won't rust on me as easy. But overall, I love the size of it. It's such an easy one for me to carry. And I took everything off of this and just dropped it in the back pocket, and I enjoyed that. I have another clip from another knife that I think I'm going to try on it, but loving this one so far. And I'll tell you what, I like this one a lot. For the size, how thin and lightweight, it's so lightweight, comfortable. And, you know, it's got a little bit more belly than I tend to enjoy using as much, you know, but so far so good. I don't love that heavy traction coating on it so far. Only cut a little bit of cardboard with it, but we'll see. I think I'm going to end up sharpening this one up just so I can get a good idea of how the 10V is done. Can usually tell pretty good by just sharpening. So yeah, that's all the fixed blades, EDC fixed blades I got right now. And the two newest ones with the Dauntless dog bone and this beautiful Terra knives MK1 4-inch. So look, you can see the size differences. Let's see the 2.5. So this is the size that these two are the sizes that I love for my EDC fixed blades. Even this dog bone might do. It's fairly light because they skeletonize it pretty good. I don't know, you can't really see it, but I can see it. They got these little circles there. So it's very lightweight. Now these are sold out, but he's trying to do more and more runs. He's trying to ramp up his production. So if you are interested in any of the Terra knives, follow him on Instagram and Facebook. He tells you when his drops are, and you got time to get them. This drop was available, I think, for at least 2 days or so, maybe more, I don't know. But I was able to pick one of these up, not super hard. And these went on the site right before I did this video, and the 3V versions are, I don't know what steel it is. They only have one version, and I don't think it's 3V because it's a stonewash blade, I think. And that's all I saw on the site. So depending on when you see this, they may be available, they may not be available. I definitely want to hear which one of these y'all would like to see a review on first. This one I'm definitely doing a review on. These other three, I'll probably do a review on this one as well, depending on, availability. So definitely love to hear y'all thoughts and what y'all think about, the Easy Fix blades. If y'all want to see more videos of these, let me know, and I'll try to do my best. All right, guys and girls, I hope everybody's having an absolute amazing day. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.